This, eventually, it's a lot of stuff. I don't know if you want to catch all this stuff over here, but this eventually is going to be a city. Bottles, I like to use bottles and just make like a little layout. Different things going on here. Something like a new bottle metropolis. This right here is a chessboard. This is a chessboard made out of a few beer bottles, a few wine bottles. Yeah, this is it's kind of crown right here for the queen, crown royal bottle. You know, this is just like a little. Actually, it's like a sketch. It's not the actual one, but it's like a little sketch model. And I like to build my chessboards too, man. I like to mess with bottles and, like I said, different types of tiles and different things, different textures and materials, and try to blend them together and make something happen. Yeah, I got it. You know how to play?
Yeah, I know how to play.
That's what's up.
I feel like you have to build a whole.
My dad, probably my greatest art teacher. I mean, he just did everything down to the detail, to the finest detail. And he always told me, anything that you do it down to the finest detail. And that's how, you know, he was more of a comic artist, but he had interior decorating and exterior decorating skills and so many other different artistic skills. Just a beautiful mind as an artist. So my dad was my first art teacher, I must say, probably my lifetime art teacher. His brother, who passed away early, both of them, but he was also an art teacher to me. So they inspired me different ways with different styles of art, from whether it be them doing their comics to sketches to building, putting things together, just using your hands. So that was a gift in itself, to use your hands and to create with your hands. And I took that from my dad. Like, anything that you can touch, that you can see, that you can feel in your mind and vision, you can make it happen. So I would say, you know, just the creative things that come from mind, and to be able to make it happen, to see it, to touch it, to feel it, to draw it, to paint it, to build it, is you know, he was just such a great artist that he inspired me. Whatever he touched, man, I mean, his thing was models. He liked to build models.
This right here, my dad's work. I get a lot of my skills from. Right. Believe it or not, this piece right here is about 20 years old. These are not 20, but about 15 years old. Yeah, you can walk around and just, you know, take the pictures or, you know, what you want to do. But yeah, he put his time in, and like I said, down to the details, down to the lines in the face, to the shadows in the face, to the different colors in the face to make shadows. Details, down to the details. It's one of my brick pieces. It's a piece I did. I had this thought in my head, it would be cool to see what a door would look like and if it was a brick. So this is my interpretation of a brick door. This is my interpretation of another brick door. Each one is different. If you move up to them, you can kind of like feel the detail in them. Pretty much lined everything up like if I was a brick mason for real, putting bricks up, I put different different textures, different materials, from cement to paste to paint to spray paint to chalk, different pastels, different chalks, different cements, different textures on this door. Same thing with this one, to give it that feel of a brick for real. You got putty, cement, different things. But the unique thing about this piece, like I said, it can be a door, it can be a wall hanger. The thing I like about this piece, if you turn it this way, you see the New York skyline. Tower's not in there, but you see the New York skyline. This is definitely a shout out to New York City.
Everything's not for sale. You know, everything's not for sale. And when you're dealing with your personal, your art, and your feelings, and you're putting yourself into your work, some things are for sale, some things are not for sale. You know, you're dealing with your actual soul, your work, what's coming out of you. And you can't sell yourself short to just anybody and for anybody to have your greatness and the things that you do and them not appreciate what you do. We all need art in our life. You know what I mean? Kids need art in our life, in their life nowadays. I mean, our community need art in it. And to me, the world is art. So I look at it, I embrace it. I see the world as a big canvas. That's when I'm at my freest, when it's like music, it just flow. It pretty much, I get the thought goes to my hand, and it pretty much flows like rhyme, and it does what it's supposed to do. The vision, my thing is to bring the vision and try to bring it to a reality. And once that brain cell is sparked to do it, it just flows. And I don't know, some people say, how do you do that? And it's like somebody working on a car, you might say, well, damn, how did you do that? How do you do that? It's like second nature, it comes easy. I'm not limited to just one style of artwork. It varies, and I feel as an artist, what you feel is what you should make.